Artificial intelligence, AI, is a system designed to perform tasks, usually requiring a level of human intelligence. Machine learning, ML, is a subset of AI that provides the ability to improve from experience. This action is done by using algorithms, mathematics, and statistics to create models that make predictions and decisions. Approaches to ML can include both supervised and unsupervised learning. Predictive intelligence is the ServiceNow application of AI or ML. Containing both unsupervised and supervised learning, PI focuses on helping make predictions across many areas, given the relevant data. Classification, regression, similarity, and clustering are frameworks or capabilities that PI supports. Classification and regression are examples of supervised learning, while similarity and clustering are examples of unsupervised learning. Supervised learning is the type of training as part of which we provide input-output pairs, so the computer can generate a rule that maps between the two. The output rule is often referred to as a model or solution. Unsupervised learning is the type of training as part of which we provide the raw data to allow the computer to identify structure within the input data set. The output is referred to as a model or solution. Solution definition is a configuration that defines input-output data or the raw data that should be used to train a solution. Other elements of a solution definition can include filters, word corpus, training frequency, and processing language. The output of a solution definition is a training data set. Word corpus is a collection of all the words and phrases that the machine can use for that particular solution to compare rows of data based on textual similarity. Training frequency refers to how frequently the solution is retrained. This process constitutes reapplying the definition and using the new training data set to train the solution. The solution is the predictive model that is generated as the output of a training, supervised or unsupervised, using the training data set, output of solution definition. Training is the act of an instance processing the training data set, defined by the parameters in the solution definition, to generate a solution. Classification is when given a set of correlated inputs and outputs, the solution generated will also predict an output based on user input. For example, a classification solution could predict which incident category should be assigned based on the incident short description. The estimated precision is the percentage of predictions that were correctly predicted. The class distribution is the percentage of records from the entire table that has a particular output field value. The estimated coverage is the percentage of records that successfully return a prediction when using the solution. A class is the output field value the model assigns when given an input. The estimated recall is the percentage of relevant records that are selected. Regression is when given a set of correlated inputs/outputs, the solution generated will predict an output range, integers only, based on input provided. For example, a regression solution could predict how many days until this incident is resolved based on an incident inputs. Based on the confidence threshold, the regression solution will predict an output integer and an error rate. This number will define a range that meets the input confidence threshold. Confidence threshold is the percentage given by the user in response to how sure do you want to be. The more confidence needed in a prediction, the wider the output range. The mean absolute value is the method of calculating the error, is the average numeric difference across all test cases between the absolute value of the actual and predicted values. The lower the value, the more accurate the prediction will be. Mean absolute percent error is the method of calculating the output range, that is the average percent difference across all test cases between the actual and predicted values. The lower the value, the more accurate the prediction. Similarity is when given raw data, the solution generated will predict similarity between a given input, example set, and the raw data. For example, a similarity solution can take an incoming user question and predict which existing KB articles are similar. Threshold is a value which needs to be passed in order for the result to be returned. For example, a threshold of X% means that the solution in the example above must consider a KB article X% similar to an input question in order to return the KB article as a similar result. Clustering is the predictive model that is generated as the output of a training, supervised or unsupervised, using the training data set, output solution definition.